Hi. Hello everyone, welcome to yet another marvelous and ridiculous episode of New Girls with your awesome host, Lord Cookie, and I'm ready to start. I just gotta do the hand today. My dad decided it was a good idea. Hey, let me send my daughter a good hand. And what happens when you send your daughter a good hand? Alright, that sounds stupid. That sounds good. Okay.
Y'all bigots and critics, I got a thing or two to say to you, so give this chick a minute. I'ma take the mic away from you. Ain't got a thing to prove while millions of people talking shit. Watching tip the GameStop bitch straight off the shit. Intentionally misgendered once, you're gonna get corrected. Do it twice, I'm disrespected. 3 times and I get aggressive. But the 4th to a stick up, mean a 5th will summon demons. And the bitch is fit to screaming, so heated I'm fire breathing. Cause the sis just isn't seeing how it feels when they attacking us. And most don't even see it when they beat us till they fracture us. Until we crack and bust, the ashes dust. You fucking laugh at us. You bastards just continue coming after us just to damage us. But bitch, we fucking fabulous. Ready to chop ahead of 3 and put an end to teams that maliciously misgender.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Technical difficult. I'm just kidding.
Imagine Rick and Morty comes out with sounding like technical difficulties.
Hits blunt.
Technical
And now we have
difficulties.
human music.
Technical difficulties. Technical.
Stupid. We got sound yet?
No, we got technical.
Can't even fucking know. He didn't say nothing. We're still wasting time. What a disaster.
We got technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
We really need to stop smoking before we
I'm
do
moving
things like
on.
this.
I'm moving on.
That's it. We done abused the whole ma'am situation. Obviously, she's not that important to talk about.
Right.
So let's just leave that shit the fuck alone.
I'm leaving. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
So, the new Genie movie. I needed everyone to
The new
comment.
Genie movie, bitch, it's Aladdin.
I'm sorry, Aladdin. Excuse me. I'm just, bitch, we got Anyway, the new Aladdin movie. I'm gonna need y'all to, whoever's watching, to comment and tell us what is so bad about the damn movie or the Genie, because that's what everyone seems to be more angry about. Like, why y'all so mad? The movie does not seem bad, even though they chose the wrong actors and Genie kind of looked like a blue elf.
You know what?
But whatever, like.
You know what?
Robert Williams dead. He can't come and play him, okay? We can't just CGI Genie in there and then just have Robert Williams talk over him. He's up pushing up daisies. He's good. Leave him alone.
Go to sleep. He needs sleep.
I will say that before the Aladdin movie was even like an actual serious thought, fans were saying that this actor from Victorious, what the fuck's his name? Evan Jogia. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Awesome. That he should have played Aladdin because he resembles him so much. Instead, they got this kid on the right, Mena Massoud, playing Aladdin. And I'm just saying, like, the fans have been speaking before y'all even bothered to put money into this project. Like, why not at least?
So, Evan Jogia is Canadian, and Mena Massoud is Spanish?
No.
What's Mena Massoud?
I mean, he sounds Middle Eastern, to be honest.
Okay, well, I mean, personally, I think Evan Jogia would have been a better choice, but, I mean, I don't know.
The movie looks alright.
I'm more pissed off about the whole Will Smith thing.
I'm
like,
not.
nobody can no, I'm not pissed off about him. I'm pissed off about everybody else being against it. Like, you got a legend playing a legend. And yeah, I mean, come on, he looks like a total doofus, but like, you know, who's gonna look good as a blue genie from a Disney cartoon,
right? Like,
first of all, they had to like stretch out his ears a little bit, right? And then, like, to make him look bigger, because obviously, clear as day that on one side that his ears as a genie is way bigger than his ears as himself.
Yeah.
But then, like, then you got. Everybody's just talking mad shit. Like, who's gonna look good with a ponytail from here? The rest of his head is bald and ponytail from here.
You tell me.
Just chilling. Who cares? He's a fucking genie. Who cares how he looks? At least at least he's stepping up to play the part. I am personally excited to see Will Smith as a genie.
He's gonna be funny as fuck.
I love Will Smith. I love Robin Williams. I love Aladdin. I've been excited for this movie for as long as I can remember. And you guys aren't going to ruin that for me by making fun of Genie. So fuck all of you.
We understand that a lot of today's movies have been shit, but this does not look like it'll be one of them.
You know what? You all can go fuck yourself. That's how I feel.
Let's appreciate some of today's shit.
Hold on. Anyway, on that note, happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day. I took Carrie on a date earlier today.
To
at Goodfellas.
It was delicious.
It was good. She had fettuccine alfredo with chicken, and I had penne alla vodka with shrimp.
I can't eat shrimp. I'm allergic.
She's got a seafood allergy, which sucks because I love seafood. So I can't take her to Red Lobster if I wanted to.
I could stuff my face in cheddar biscuits. That's all.
Neither one of us had dates today, so we said fuck it, and we took my niece to dinner, and it was pretty cute. We had a good time, and yeah, I'm just happy I'm not at work tonight, cause work is not work. First of all, work on Thursdays sucked. Period. Just cause it was like it's college night, it's all you can eat. It's all you can eat barbecue for like $12 something, like $12.95.
Wow.
And it's only half the menu. And I think it's happy hour drinks all night. I'm not really sure. But it gets crazy over there. Now, mind you, on top of it getting crazy over there, there were still 22 reservations.
Oh.
For the Valentine's special tonight. And it was pretty cool. I have the flyer here if you want to throw that up. If you guys still have time tonight, it's still early. They're open until 2 a.m. It's still only 8 o'clock. They're doing all-you-can-eat barbecue for 2, or for 2 for $30, and dinner for 2 for $39.95. So if you want to go over there, I mean, whatever, man. Work my coworkers to death while I chill at home and enjoy my anti-Valentine's Day with my bestie as we do a crazy podcast that we're probably too high for.
Really fucking crazy. We seem to be turning it around though, so we're doing good.
I mean, I don't know.
We're just.
I don't think we can sip with ourselves right now.
Nah, man, we just gotta put the mug down.
Just put the mug down. Let's just put the mug down.
So, my favorite segment in this awesome podcast, One Gotta Go.
What?
And today, we got the 90s cartoons edition.
90s.
Rugrats,
Cartoons.
Hey Arnold, Doug, or Rocket Power. One Gotta Go. Have you made up your mind?
No.
I
haven't made up my mind. This is such a hard decision for me. Because it's literally 4 of my favorite 90s shows.
I say Hey Arnold can go.
Whoa. Okay.
I'll keep the other 3.
You know what? Doug can go. Disrespect my ass. Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Rocket Power was my shit. Okay?
I like
Hey
Doug.
Arnold was
like
literally
Doug
the
too.
coolest fucking kid in the world, alright? Seriously.
I like Hey Arnold too. Don't get me wrong. I do like
Doug,
it.
but Doug was my brother. Liked Doug. My brother loved Doug actually.
I love Doug,
and I think it had a lot to do with the fact that he was an artist too, and he created Quail Man, and he did all that stuff. And then I had a personal interest in Rocket Power.
I love Rocket Power.
I loved Rocket Power, and I think one of my favorite episodes was when they all went night skating and all their boards were like glowing.
Yeah.
And they were all just chilling. And you can't, come on, Rugrats, I will never take you, I will never ever, no.
If anyone picks
Rugrats is a classic. At this
Yeah.
point, Rugrats is a classic. And even my nieces watch Rugrats at this point. Like, for my nieces to watch Rugrats and enjoy it, I ain't getting rid of you.
I ain't getting rid of you.
Personally, my brother can take Doug, but I will get rid of Doug.
I love Doug.
He can have Doug while I keep his Hey Arnold. That's going to be a poll up in the Traveling Junks in a little bit. You guys go ahead and make your decision and vote for which one you would get rid of. And I think usually, the standard poll lasts 6 days. So we'll see you next week with your answers. Actually, we probably won't. We'll probably forget by then. But let's be honest. Let's be honest.
We'll see it. Regardless, we'll see it. And if we need to call one of y'all out, we'll call one of you out.
So I was totally going to decorate the studio today. And I had this surprise thing that I wanted to do and just make this a date night. But by the time I picked up my niece, I was so hungry. And she had gotten out of her work. I was like, here, let's just go to eat. And then she was like, okay, well, when we get back to your house, we're smoking. I was like, okay, cool. So we smoked, and
Now we're here.
now we're here. And we didn't do the date night for a podcast. And it probably would have went a lot better. But let me tell you what, kids. Drugs are bad, okay?
They're also expensive.
Drugs are expensive.
So you can always just take them and send them forward.
No.
Just kidding.
Listen,
Don't do what I
tell
just
you
said.
what.
I mean, if you're watching this and you're a child, you really shouldn't be.
All right.
But-
I don't smoke if it's on a productive day. If I need to work or whatever, fine. No. I just But
I haven't rebuilt up my tolerance that high yet, so I can't smoke
you see,
forward.
like me, I lost all my tolerance when I went to New York. So now I get high like, so easily, and it's just weird.
I was on probation for the longest time. I was like, chill the fuck out, which now I'm not, bitch.
Oh yeah, she just got off probation. I don't think, that's not something we talk about on live feed, but we're gonna talk about it anyway.
I don't give a fuck. I'm off. What are you gonna do? Put me back on probation?
Fuck the free world.
Can't prove nothing.
What movie was that? I was like, fuck the free world. Oh, 8 Mile.
Oh,
And he was like, man, when Cheddar was like, hey man, fuck the free world. Oh, and they all got jumped. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, so instead of, like creating this whole thing, I got some flowers for my mom. I brought home dinner for the rest of the family, and, decided to do something nice. I wish she didn't have to cook. Like, I didn't want her cooking and all that stuff, so I figured why not hook her up.
that shit was
So-
bomb.
Yo, that food was bomb.
I ate part of it before I got here, so I
That
was like,
food was bomb.
And I still got more left. It's great portion size.
No, I mean, honestly, that thing will probably last you like 2 days.
No, eat the rest of it at home.
Badass.
Stuff my fat
Stuff my
ass and
fat
then
ass.
slip into my
Little footsie
itis
pajamas.
coma until
Little
6
footsie
a.m.
pajamas and go into itis.
Yep.
Footsie, have you ever, what parent, like, do you have footsie pajamas?
Footsie? Yeah.
Well,
Well,
footsie pajamas.
yeah. No, it doesn't really cover my feet though. It's like a onesie instead.
So
of
it's like a
footsie.
onesie instead of a footsie?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a onesie and a footsie?
The footsie covers your feet.
Do both of them have like that part in the back that opens up to help you poop?
Mine
Without
says a
it sticking
zipper.
out? Yours has a zipper?
Yeah.
What is yours? Is
A
it like an
skeleton.
animal?
It's a skeleton.
Skeleton?
But like
You're
it's like
fucking weirdo.
it's like 3 times bigger than me, so like the
So-
the zipper is
So
like
then
behind my
how-
knees
So then how doesn't it go over your feet?
because I don't want to walk and drag the dirt on the leg pant of it.
I'm just asking. I'm just be a smart ass. Jeez. I'm just asking a question. Stop laughing. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
You have to be so damn mean.
I wasn't trying to be
What happened? We switch seats and all of a sudden you become the mean one? What the fuck?
revenge.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe it is the seat. It has something to do with this part of the seat.
I feel the power.
I feel like that happens on Dark Hour too. Where whoever sits in the seat is gonna be the biggest dick in the world.
Jamie sits in the seat.
Oh well, there goes that one. I guess that explains
And
it.
then it's either me or Devin here, and then the other person over there.
It's still Ice Princess to me.
Oh
I
God.
still haven't gotten his little plastic tiara that he asked for.
Oh Jesus.
Get him a little
That
play.
was a
When's
good
his
laugh.
birthday? I'm gonna get him a birthday tiara with like feathers and like lights up. It says it's my birthday.
A big Broadway light show.
I think I brought him like one of Naomi's like life size like Elsa dolls,
Jesus.
and it had like a little like tiara, and I brought that to him. I was like, here, but I need it back by the end of the night, or Naomi's gonna kill me.
That's
And
your
he was just like,
bitch.
he hates when I call him Ice Princess. He hates it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start calling him then. Oh
I'm gonna
man.
start calling him Tempura Ice Princess. Fried Ice Princess.
But what?
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
Oh, okay, so I have a story. It's funny.
Oh,
so the other day, the traveling drunks came and they killed me at work.
Like
The
always.
end. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm closing up. It's after like 2:30 in the morning. And I'm cleaning up after like all the traveling drunks, and I'm cleaning up after like my like 6 other tables that I had. I was a fucking mess that night. Like I was all over the place, stressed out. Like Torin kept looking at me like, take a shot, just take a shot, just chill. And I'm just like, wait, no, I gotta go see my table. I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. I gotta go. And I'm just like ding, 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 like around the freaking restaurant, right? So it's like, so I'd say it's like 3 in the morning. I finally finished all the tables and I closed up the bar. While I'm closing up the bar, we got, you know, a couple of the owner's friends were in there and they were fucking wasted. Like they were just chilling. Like they were, you know, obviously we couldn't serve them drinks anymore, but they were just hanging out for a little while we were closing the bar. So, and they were still eating too, so they just kind of hung out with my boss and just chilled. Well, one of the guys tries to hit on me and on Kimmy. Okay, he's so wasted, and so he tries to hit on Kimmy, and my boss is like, she was like, "You're so nice." When he was talking to Kimmy, he was like, "Kimmy, you're so nice," and my boss like comes out of nowhere. He's like, right from like across the fucking dining room. He's like, "Sometimes she's nice, not always." And I started laughing, and then all of a sudden, like I'm behind the bar, I'm, you know, cleaning the bar down and all of that, right? And all of a sudden, he looks at me and he was like, "What's your name?" So I go, "My name is Chelsea." And my boss comes out of nowhere. He's making the sushi. And he comes out of nowhere like, "Yeah, her name used to be Miguel."
Oh.
And the guy was like, "What?"
Jesus.
And I started dying laughing. I was like, "You are my favorite person right now." I was like, he goes, "Yeah, look at her book bag and ask her about her big dick."
Christ.
Because I have a pin on my book bag that says, "Ask me about my big dick." So now Norman thinks it's okay to just joke around with me about that all the time now. Making fun of me and shit. And I was just like, "Oh, okay."
Now you're forcing her to joke with him about it.
No, I can't. He's my boss. They're
Fuck
Asian.
Oh. Fuck around and karate chop you in the fucking forehead.
Yeah, no, he will.
What?
He probably will. He probably will. Karate chop me.
So, as always, New York slang of the week. Take it away.
Huh?
New York slang of the week.
What was it? Oh, brick. It was brick. I'm sorry, I forgot you wrote it down. Where's Bob Marley? Yeah. All right, cool. That shit went right over my head. I'm like, woo! All right. So usually New Yorkers, when it's fucking cold as shit outside, they say it's brick.
It's brick outside.
Cause it's brick nipples. Like you get brick nipples.
I said
maybe that was upstate, but like in New York, it's definitely brick because bricks, like obviously they retain cool and they stay very cool. So when you say it's brick, so when you say it's brick, you know it's brick.
It's brick.
It's brick.
I don't know who I said that to. No, it was brolic. I said brolic to someone.
Oh, brolic's a different word. We'll get to that next week.
Oh, there you go.
We'll get to that next week.
They were like, "What'd you say?"
But it's brick.
Very fucking cold.
It's very fucking cold.
It's an adjective.
Pretty much, yeah. It is. It's brick as fuck. It's brick as fuck.
Now your homework, viewers, is to write me a sentence. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
With the letter brick.
Right.
I mean, with the
letter brick. Okay. With the letter brick. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know. That's New Jersey education for you people. That's what happens when you go to school in Patterson.
Fuck off.
You get a better education.
Bitch, I graduated from Miss River. I'm not saying that's better. It's a level or two above.
Yo.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh my god. I don't know why. Why are we so, we're so fucking goofy today? I can't
I
deal.
don't fucking know.
I can't deal.
Yeah, last week we were so dead. Last week we were all sick and we're just like unable
But
to
we
breathe.
were also recovering from fucking what's that pirate thing we went to Gasparilla? And then everybody gets sick like every other day.
Mm-hmm.
So like Freya got sick, then Suzanne got sick, then Freya got sick. Then Freya gave it to either Torrin or Billy. No, I'm sorry. Tootle was sick too, and so was Eric. And Eric gave it to Tootle. Tootle gave it to Billy. Billy gave it to Torrin. Torrin gave it to me. I gave it to my mom and you. And then all of a sudden, Stretch was sick because he caught it from all kinds of different areas. So if anybody was dying, it was Stretch because we didn't see him for like 4 days or like 3 days. All I know is I went out Friday night and there was no Stretch, and I'm like,
what's going on?
I'm like, where the fuck is Stretch?
Dying.
Other people are like, where's Stretch? I was like, he's got like 113,000 degree fever. I was like, he's dying. He's got the sweats
just
right
dying
now.
somewhere.
Like he's
let him.
he's hiding from the world for a slight moment. And honestly, like, I don't know. We were all fucked up for the past like week.
It was terrible.
It was horrible.
Mid podcast, I just whip out the fucking Vicks. I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, like
I just start whipping that shit on.
Some Vicks.
Well, I fucked up.
Yeah, good fucking job. Wait, did I too? Probably. I don't know.
Well, now I'm good.
There we go. Oh my
But
God.
so I got a job recently, like 2-3 weeks ago at Wawa, and the other week on Friday, I think, we got these 2 new T-shirts because we were gonna promote Septopia, which is, I guess, you get any like cafe drinks for $2 to $3. I don't know, something like that. And I like it because it has like, I don't know if you y'all can see from there, but it has like a cute little Disney bird over here, and it's pretty cute. And it has like
That
Oreos,
is tweeting from freaking Cinderella.
and fucking strawberries and bananas and
Was it
coffee.
Cinderella or was that the Snow White bird? Kind of looks like a Snow White bird.
It looks
I mean,
like
I
from
don't
both,
know.
honestly.
They all look fucking the same.
Yeah.
Like that
Right.
even could be the Mary Poppins version.
Oh, look, a little peach.
I don't even know. Anyway,
But I like this shirt.
So go to Wawa and check out what the Septopia thing is about. I guess is
Get
what
yourself
she's
a nice mocha caramel latte
Ooh,
for $2
ooh.
or $3 if you get a bigger
We
size.
might go to Wawa after this. Do you get free drinks at Wawa?
No, not unless I'm working.
Oh, close. Oh.
Right.
Do you
Well,
get, like, what is
fountain
it?
drinks or
Is it, like,
coffee.
free- so you don't get like free smoothies and shit?
No.
You gotta pay for that?
Half off
Oh, that
if I'm
fucking
working.
sucks. Did they ever put you in the deli to work?
No, I want to though. I'm trying
You
to get out the
want to?
fucking register.
Why?
Cause I'd rather
Fuck
have
people,
shit
that's
to.
why.
Yeah, exactly. I can't tell you how many times I'll be like this, and then they put the money in the counter, and I just look at the counter and go,
No, you
and grab the money.
No, not even.
I'm just like,
Not
yeah,
even.
fuck
You
me.
do that, then you grab the money, you get the change, and you put it back on the counter and say goodbye.
That's exactly what I do.
That's
Or
what
the
Autumn used to
receipt.
do. Remember Autumn?
Oh,
Autumn
yeah.
used to sit
She
there and
was
be
a
like this
bitch.
the entire fucking time. And then if she'll put the money on the table, she'll just stand there.
Like, this is not
She'll
like
just-
my favorite
she'll stand
pose.
there, and then the guy would be like, I gave you the money. She was like, you gave the table the money, not me. I have all the time in the world to stand here and you properly give me the money. But you're the one who has to stop in here and go somewhere. So I still got another like 6 hours on the clock. So she's like, so either you could pick up your money and put it in my hand, or you could take your money elsewhere and go buy something somewhere else.
Autumn
And
did
I would just
not
look at
give
her and
a
be
fuck.
like-
Autumn did not give a fuck.
I used to look at her and be like, well, damn.
I aspired.
I aspire to be that
I was-
savage.
Yeah.
Okay?
She was awesome. I like working with her. I remember,
She didn't give a fuck, yo. She was on that like fuck you or die shit.
this chick I used
Not
to
really,
work
but-
with. This chick I used to work with, I can't fucking stand that bitch. But she was like, "Oh, you work with Autumn? Well, she's gonna piss you off. Like she's such a bitch. Blah blah blah." I work with Autumn. I was like, Autumn is she has a strong character,
She's just a
and you
straight up
can't fuck,
person.
and you can't fuck with her. That's why you don't like her, because you
See,
can't
but
fuck
those
with
are the
her.
kind of people I like, and those
Yeah.
are the type of people I aspire to be. I'm not trying to be a fucked up person to you. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I'm trying to be
very
realistic. I'm trying to be very blunt. Exactly. If I tell you like this, like, you know, there's certain things that, come on, you know, I've gotten into it with all of my friends because of that specific reason. All right. A lot of, you know, me and you we haven't had our differences because we understand each other. But, you know, there will be a time when we'll have our difference, and it's okay because that's what differences are, and that's what family is about.
We do
that's
have
what friends
differences.
about. Like,
Ariana Grande.
Oh, well, that's not an argument though. I'm talking about like a legitimate argument that like it could possibly like come across. But like, you know, me and Stretch have bumped heads. Me and Torin have bumped heads. Me and Billy have bumped heads. Me and, you know, don't get me started on Natalie. Okay, and then like, you know, I can name a whole bunch of people that I bumped heads with, but like at the same time, you're still my friend at the end of the day. Well, maybe like 5 out of 7 of the people that I just named. But like,
now see, I'm different.
See, it's crazy as how you get older. Like the definition of friend completely changes. Like, and it just takes it to the next route. Like,
I got friends that I got acquaintances.
No, not even acquaintances. Like, it gets to the point where you don't even know how to explain what your friendship is anymore.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you have no idea what to even say about it anymore. Like, oh, well, how are you and so and so? Like, I don't know, but she a bitch though. And that's it. That's all you gotta say. I mean, what else are you gonna say? Like, you don't wanna. It gets to the point where you don't want to talk shit, and you want to keep your mouth shut because like you don't want to start no drama. But at the same time, you want nothing to do with that person. So it's at that point where it's just like, all right, you know what? You look at that person, you shut up, try to tell them like, yo, I'm over you.
Boom.
I'm over you. And it's not. I don't mean that in like a specific, like, you know, any type of situation. It could be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be whatever. But at the same time, it's just like you gotta like you gotta find a way to just be like, listen, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with the bullshit that you bring. I'm done with the drama that you come up with. I'm done with everything, like with all of it. And, you know, I've had to do that with quite a few people because like, and, you know, with, you know, even some within the Trauma and Junks, mainly with like in other places. But, you know, like, but at the same time, like, things just happen. You grow from each other. You grow out of being close to one another. And it's just, you know, your life decides to take a different route and you decide to, you know, take different roads to get where you need to get. And sometimes those people can't handle the road you're about to take. So you got to leave them behind.
I've come to realize that a lot of you guys' like attitude towards people would be like you said, like someone could not be your cup of tea, but like at the same time you're not gonna go like out of your way to just kind of be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, like what are you doing here? With the exception of like someone who like one or two people who have like severely fucked up where like you can't afford to have them in your life.
Yeah.
But me personally, like, I don't know, it could be my short temper or my lack of patience in people or whatever, but I can't, like, you fuck up once or whatever, or you piss me off once, whatever, we talk about it, squish it, we're good. You piss me off a second time or whatever, squash it, whatever, same difference. Squish it.
Yeah, squish it.
Pull
it. Pop it. Twist it.
Stupid, shut up. But once you fucked up like a second or third time, like, and it could have been like maybe not like a small, like, I don't know, like you just fuck up, like you fuck up a second or third. You make me, if you get me to give you a third chance and you still fuck up, like I'm just like, god damn it, nigga, like,
yeah,
son of a bitch. I was like, fuck you, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll be petty. I'll just pretend like you just never lived.
I'm having issues here. I'm sorry. Oh god.
You ever seen that gif where it was like me and my friend, it's like the astronaut walking normal and he has like he's tied to like the other astronaut who's just like bouncing his shit? That's you right now. Like doing this podcast, me walking and you.
Or the one that's like me trying to get my life together and it's the kids with the tennis balls. And every time he takes the tennis ball, he puts it in, and then he bends over and it comes out again, and he takes the same tennis ball and puts it in. And he can't get the tennis balls because they just keep falling out.
That's Lonnie.
That is Lonnie.
Yeah, like,
Naomi would have figured it out and she would have stopped, but my niece
put the bucket down.
My niece would have been like, thrown it because she gets so freaking aggravated. Oh, that's so funny.
She'd be like, no.
Yeah, and then you try to calm her down and it's even worse. At the top of her lungs, and I'm just like, okay, child, like, you go ahead and have your tantrum. I'm just gonna sit over here and just chill and enjoy myself. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
So we came across a picture on Facebook, and it basically said, as far as couples go, which one is more important? Sex, love, trust, or time?
Yeah, you know what? I really wanted to talk about this one here. Because like this goes around, and this kind of like is an update on like how people actually see a relationship. Okay? Now, there was once a time where all of these, sex, love, time, and trust, were the 4 major keys of holding down a relationship. Like major keys to holding down like one single relationship and holding down like, you know, the way you're supposed to handle a relationship, and like, you know, the keys to creating a lasting relationship. And now everybody wants to break it down, like what's more important, sex, time, sorry, what were the other two? Trust and time, or same time to fuck.
Sex, time, love, trust.
That there's not one single thing that, you know, could be important to you. And, you know, especially today on Valentine's Day, I wanted to talk about this just because, like, you know, like my nephew came home, he was all upset, whatever. Every time I see people around the street, you know, they're like, they're all pissed off that you know they don't have someone or whatever. Well, let's be real about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day stresses everybody the fuck out. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter if you're a guy or girl. It don't matter. Valentine's Day is just another fucking holiday for people to make money off of you. That's it.
And you know what?
And I don't see it. I don't see that like during Christmas. I don't really see that during Thanksgiving. I get those. You know what I mean? When it comes to like St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, you know, like Memorial Day. I mean, Memorial Day means something, but like, but people turned it into something else.
Yeah.
You know, 4th of July had a specific meaning, and people turned it into something else. You know what I mean? Like people, like. Valentine's Day is about love and about respect and about, but in reality, everybody's got their own opinion.
And it's not even about love on like, it's not even just love on like couples. You love your families, you love your friends.
And that's where I was at right there too. Like, you know, today I didn't have a Valentine, you know, but okay, whatever. She was my Valentine. I took my best friend out. She didn't have a Valentine either. We took each other out, you know. I bought her some dinner. I bought my family some dimmer. I said dimmer.
I rolled a bomb blunt.
Okay. I took my family, you know, I took my niece to dinner with my best friend, and then I brought the rest of the family food home. You know, I got my mom some flowers. It's like, it doesn't, just because you don't have a significant other, it doesn't mean that you can't celebrate Valentine's Day. It doesn't mean that or, hey, if you decide not to celebrate Valentine's Day at all, because you truly feel that, you know, the rest of the 364 days in the year, you should be treating them the same exact way you would treat them on Valentine's Day, which I agree with 150%. Then there should be no reason why you're fucking, you know, so upset and so hurt.
And
like, I mean, I get it. Some of you guys are really sensitive. Some people are very sensitive, and some people really want to spend that, you know, that time with a significant other, or have a date even. But, you know, like, don't go looking for it. If you go looking for it, you're gonna find the wrong ones. Usually, you know, soulmates or anything, or fate, or if you believe in shit like that, you know, it comes to you. You know, eventually it'll happen. You know what I mean?
Also, you gotta
need to push anything.
You gotta attract someone. You can't be walking around with that fucking pity bullshit. Like,
nobody likes a shout. Nobody likes a really pathetic person.
Right? Like Hey, you want to go out with me? I know you'll probably say no, but see, like, I don't want to go out with you now.
Yeah, like, you know.
Have some confidence. God damn.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, my confidence level isn't as high as it used to be. But then, and you know, I'm rather, you know, I'm a heavier person than most females. But like, that doesn't mean my confidence level like has died down. It died down for a little while, but obviously got a little boost up. You know, because I'm learning how to love myself. You can't love somebody else unless you learn how to love yourself. So that is my little lesson for Valentine's Day at this point. Because, you know, like, honestly, you know, it's good for you to learn how to love yourself. Sometimes self-love is exactly what you need.
Self-love is awesome.
Yeah.
Once you find self-love, everything will just kind of
just falls into place. You know, like, it really does. Everything just kind of falls into place. You really don't have to worry about anything. I don't even know where else to go with this, honestly. like let's just take it somewhere else, because at this point it gets me really like, what's that? Where are we at?
The polls.
What about the polls? Okay, so we got some feedback on the polls.
Oh boy.
And I want to see this. Hold on. Oh my god, everybody is voting for fucking rocket power right now. Everybody is voting for fucking easy. Best cartoon of the era was Rocko's Modern Life. Wait, is this a joke? I feel like I'm missing something. If y'all choose rocket power over Doug. Put the blunt down, that's funny. I can't. This is funny. If you guys are on the group chat, go and check out this poll. And you know, everybody answer this. Like, this is something that, like,
wow,
I really want to know, because like everybody's got a different opinion on what TV
y'all are
shows
some
like.
fucking disrespectful ass.
I mean, I personally loved Rocket Power. I really did. Like Raymundo and freaking, and you know, Rocket. I just can't remember any of their names right now.
Baked like a cake. I can't.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. You can't expect me to remember. I remember everybody from Hey Arnold, though.
I don't. I smoked too much since then.
I
haven't watched it in a long ass time.
I really need to stop getting
But y'all, you stretched, you too, my man.
Wow.
Well, someone's gotta go.
Wow.
Rihanna, Rocket Power.
Yeah,
what else? I can't with you,
movies.
bro. Your mom's a hoe. Y'all some raggedy bitch.
Hey, how is she gonna say, wait, is this a joke? I feel like I'm missing something if y'all choose Rocket Power over Doug, and then she chooses Doug. DJ, can I have what you were smoking? I really want what you were smoking. Okay, I'm choosing Doug because I'm okay with Doug leaving. That's all I care about. Oh my god! So Torrin put up this video yesterday, I think, or earlier this morning, and it's had me crying. Bro, Jackie Chan hadn't seen his stunt team from all of his old movies in like decades, and you know they were having like in China, and on a Chinese TV show they were having like this remembrance of Jackie Chan and all of his stunt, everybody from his recent stunt team, like all the young kids from his recent stunt team, and it was everybody from his old stunt team, and they were telling him like, you know, how much like they really appreciated him and how much they loved him and how much they like were enjoying like him being his brother, like them being his brother, and they learned so much from him. And then all of a sudden he was telling them, he came back on a rebuttal and he was saying, yo, like, you know, these are my brothers. We've gone to the hospital like 5-6 times, and you guys wouldn't know that, but we knew that. Like, we did that together. We turned into a family and all of this. And all of a sudden he turns around and all of his old stunt teammates were all standing behind him, and they all lined up behind him without like him knowing. So he turned around and he just broke down, like completely broke down, and his entire face was just beet red, and he's crying, and he's like, I love you guys so much, and he's like giving each of them a hug. He's like, these are my brothers. We've been through thick and thin with each other. Like, oh my God. And then Torin's like, I'm not crying right now. I was like, I'm fucking sobbing right now. I'm just like, I'm crying.
I'm not crying.
I'm like,
you are.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I had a major like high school teenage girl moment and it was just bad. My mom comes in, she's like, what are you crying? And I'm like, Jackie Chan is so sweet. And I was like ugly crying. Oh my God. And I just thought about it because he liked my comment because I was like, I'm fucking sobbing right now. And he's also watching us. So hello, Tor and Billy. How are you guys? When I saw this, I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. And I'm just like, because I love Jackie Chan. I don't know about you. I love Jackie Chan.
I love Jackie. Big part of my childhood.
He's fucking, come on, Rush Hour. Like, come on. I fucking love Jackie Chan. Even his newer movies. Like, when he was in, like, I don't know how I felt about Karate Kid.
I love
felt like
Karate
it could have
Kid.
been better. But still, it was such a good, he's such a, like, God, it's Jackie Chan.
It's Jackie Chan.
It's Jackie Chan.
He
I
engraved
don't know.
his
I
name.
just thought about that, and I'm just like crying. Like I've been around Asians for like the past few weeks now, and they're not very sentimental. Like they are, but they're not. Like they don't feel. They just have that. They just have that way. They don't feel sorry for you because if they could do it, you could do it. You know what I mean? Like if I could do it, you could do it. Like, so stop it because I don't like stupid people type shit. Like, they're real straightforward. They're real, like, whatever. And that's okay. I love that about them, honestly. Like, it's great. But, like, they're, like, undercover saps to where, like, they feel it here. Like, I don't know if you ever seen Ip Man. Ip Man, but it was like one of the last ones, like right before. I don't want to but spoiler alert. It's like right before, like his wife ended up dying.
Is that the second movie or the first one?
It was like the last. That was like the third one.
I didn't watch the third one.
Yeah, like the third one when she gets sick, and it was the one with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was in that one.
I may have seen it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but like he's just like so. Like sentimental when it came to his wife, like he'll beat anybody's ass. He's of
course.
But when it came to his wife, stop it. Like, no way. No way. I forgot his name.
Me too.
It's like Johnny something. I don't remember. Torin, help me out here if you're still watching. So, yeah. Where am I at? I have like 4 different videos going up right now. Like, I got this watch party going on. Oh, add videos to our watch party. Maybe we'll get you start talking about that too. I have a watch party up. Also, Carrie has a watch party up.
Yep.
You can catch us on twitch.tv/The Traveling Drunks, all one word. Also follow the Instagram, _traveling_drunks. I just reopened my Twitter. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at God, what is it? At Chelsea Spunk, I think. I don't know. I just opened it from like 2011, so it's still an old name. Like I'm not even using a new name on it anymore. I lost so many followers.
Son of a bitch.
Have you ever just stopped using something and lose so many followers?
No.
I think I had like 800 followers on Twitter. And I logged in yesterday after like 2 years, and they dropped to like 300.
I have less than 20 followers.
No, I barely use my Twitter, but I'm gonna start using it again. I have to start using it again.
The only reason
Twitter's fun. I don't know. This is where we get all the juicy drama with all the freaking celebrities.
Twitter is not fun.
Speaking of juicy drama with celebrities,
Jesus.
y'all seen Lil' Kim? Yo, Lil' Kim got her nose did again. She's starting to look like Michael Jackson. I can't deal. Yo, what is this?
She looks like a drag.
No, you know that old lady from Mulan in the beginning?
Mulan.
That old lady with the Mulan in the beginning. And she's just like, And she's just like, you are a disgrace to this family. And her eyes are like this. Oh, yo. Why would Kim look like that? What is going on? Stop getting into the damn needle. Girl,
no, Kim,
no.
Who are your friends? Your friends suck. They ain't your friends.
You're not Michael Jackson.
Do you think I can get my nails a little more pointier? Yes, girl, do it. You gonna look so sexy.
Even he couldn't pull that shit off. Come on, let's be real, bro.
Kim Kardashian has less plastic than Lil Kim does at this point.
And Kim Kardashian's also another one with her damn nose. She over here telling everybody that she ain't getting no nose did. Bitch, we all know you got your nose did. It's clear as day in the picture.
Kim's face shape looks like a skull, like, cause she contours the fuck out of her cheeks too. So whenever she takes a picture, it's like forehead, big old cheekbones, sunken.
Have you seen her? Have you seen her that one Halloween that she dressed up as a skeleton?
No.
She dressed up her entire body as she was wearing like all black, and then she would have like white bones like painted all over her body like a skeleton, and she did the contour on her face, and it was like a skeleton face. I'm not gonna lie, it looked dope, but you definitely had a makeup artist do that. But no.
You know what I did see? Hold up. Did you see Kylie's 1-year-old birthday shit?
No, actually I didn't.
This bitch threw a whole like with like little horse, the little carousel rides, and fucking little mini.
It was a little carousel ride. You mean a merry-go-round?
Whatever. No. Well, with the horses, yeah. She had some artist. I don't have a picture ready. Some artist make a little blow up face thing that looks like her baby Stormy, which by the way, stupid name. She fucking, like, it was like her Stormy's face, and then like her mouth was open, and that was like the entrance to the building. And I'm just like,
what?
Like, who told her that like that was okay? Like, who told her that was cute? Nobody advises it. They just let them, I swear, they let them do shit like this so that the internet can roast them. At this point, like, I'm convinced. Like, they have shitty management. Like, they don't have no real advisors. Like, they told you that looked cute. That looks frightening. I would not take my kid there. My kid would be like, Mommy, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know, we gotta go. I ate too many edibles before coming here, now I'm scared. This shit was scary.
Yo, I don't know.
DJ Khaled gave a 1-year-old a Gucci bag and fucking Prada chain. What the fuck is a 1-year-old gonna do with that?
Did you hear that North has a boyfriend? Yo, okay, apparently
Kim's gonna prostitute her daughter just like her mother prostituted her.
A 7-year-old boyfriend, and he buys her Tiffany's.
A what?
She has a 7-year-old boyfriend, and he buys her Tiffany's.
What the fuck is a Tiffany?
The Tiffany's and Company. Tiffany's. The necklaces, the jewelry, Tiffany's. What the fuck is a Tiffany's? Audrey Hepburn would be so disappointed in you.
Like, it must be fun and stressful being a Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, to be more specific.
If I was a Kardashian, I'd kill myself already.
I can't.
I probably would have killed myself a long time ago.
Someone like give him polio. Like,
polio?
Give him measles. I don't know. Like, just something to stop him, please. Like, honestly, they're probably not that bad of a people. Their fans just fucking suck.
Other people, there's more than one.
Not bad people. Whatever.
We're just ordinary people.
You have been stuttering all day. You're gonna pick at me?
Yeah,
me? You want to fuck me?
Oh, we were just talking about that podcast earlier. This shit was too funny. Oh my god, when Josh kept talking about these sex robots, like these child pornography sex robots, and we just kept looking at him like. And then he was just like, yeah, this is, you see, this is exactly why I would want a sex robot. And then a freaking picture of Pinocchio pops up in the corner. Like this. And then Torrin, all of a sudden, he's just like, me? You want to fuck me? And that was just it. It was over for the rest of that podcast. That took over every other podcast that we've ever done. That has to be the funniest moment in podcast history.
That's funny.
Honestly. Let's see if we could, do you have that clip? Let's see if we could roll that clip real quick. I want to roll this
We're
clip just
bringing it
because it just I want to bring like whatever Throwback Thursday. We'll bring this
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. We got to bring this back to like throwback fucking podcast history. This is I will never ever ever forget this. What is this?
I like the title to that video.
Honestly, no, I will never ever since day one forget this video. I miss doing Pillow Talk and Review, but you know, Josh is doing his thing up in Alaska. Torrance doing his thing with Billy with BS. This is BS. Catch This Is BS on Wednesdays, and Analytically Correct on Tuesdays, and The Dark Hour on Mondays. Did you guys catch Artist and Dark Hour this week? What? Motherfucker killed it. Every time he's on, he gets lit.
Yeah, the one time I don't show up.
Ooh, salty.
I am salty. That
You want
shit
some
was
French
lit.
fries? You want some French fries with that song?
No, I want a margarita with that song.
Oh my God, you and Artist should hang out more. Both bunch of salty.
We
bitches.
haven't. That's what I'm saying. Like I never even met the dude. I'm sure.
Oh man.
I'm not mad at him. I'm just mad at how lit it was.
She jealous of you and you ain't even here. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I popped her Popeye's virginity a couple weeks ago too.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There you go.
There
Both
you
in the
go.
same fucking position. No, I miss that guy, Artie. I miss fucking hanging out with Artists. Like, he's such a sweet guy. Until you got to know him. Then he was a dick.
I was like, what a bitch. Oh, okay.
No. See, it wasn't disrespectful. He was just a bitch. He was just a dick. Like, he was never, like, he's not, I will never, like, Artist is not disrespectful at all. I don't think so, at least.
There's such a thing as a respectful dick? I thought dicks were disrespectful.
No, come on. Freyr's a respectful dick.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
respectful,
I see it.
but he's an asshole. He's a dick. Actually, Freyr's more of an asshole than a dick. Yeah. I don't know if that's a difference. He's kind of the same shit, right? I don't know. We
Same
don't
shit.
call him Darth Freyr for no reason. So. I'm a dick, too.
I'm a bitch.
I'm a dick. I will never. Yeah, bro, I'm an asshole.
What the hell is happening?
I don't know. You keep touching shit. No, I don't know.
I ain't touching nothing. So, who's me?
It's me.
Me?
It's
me?
Me?
So not last podcast, the podcast before, we
Everybody's
talked
choosing
about
rocket power.
everybody's mom's a hoe. How about that?
You raggedy bitch. I feel like we're funny
What did he
on
comment?
Facebook. Everyone that said rocket power can suck my dick.
Exactly. I'm with Jamie on this one.
Alright. Oh no. Folks who put Hey Arnold probably never watched it. Judge the show correctly, we weren't kids when we were watching them. We were all old. They are all old. But still.
Who all voted for Hey Arnold? How many does that have?
3.
Funny. It's just me and who?
Bill and James. And then someone voted for Rugrats.
Who?
Rick Cole.
Fired.
Fired.
You fired.
Goodbye.
Get out. Get out. Bitch,
You can't
the
sit
door.
with us.
You can't sit with us. I'm
So
revoking your mind.
votes for Rocket Power is Billy Torn, Andrew Corey, Ross, Charles, Stretch, Rachel, and Kyle Cox.
All of y'all. Except for Torrance' mom is a hoe.
There's 4 votes, but I'm pretty sure I got 2 of them blocked. Oh no, there they go. Bill, Danielle, and Jeremy. Sorry.
Fuck
I'm
y'all
just
too,
being
because-
honest.
Anyway, so in a previous podcast, we talked about Jussie Smollett, when he was supposedly attacked by some homophobic MAGA Trump supporters. However, I guess there hasn't been enough evidence, or something seems fishy to where they think that he's lying, or maybe, I would say maybe some exaggeration. Like, I don't know which one. I haven't like actually sat there and read the article to remember.
I read
But
the article, and they pretty much said like he was leaving a subway station in Chicago, and he, you know, these guys I guess were either following him or walking past him or towards him or near him or something, and they were like, fuck your empire, like, N-words. And then, this is MAGA country, bitch. And then they jumped him. He just recently came out with, he finally came out with a statement. And I actually just read it right before we started the podcast tonight, and that's why this is probably our last segment. That, you know, Chicago PD doesn't have legitimate proof that this happened. You know, they can't get a hold of any footage or any, like, you know, on screen or like on the scene security footage of what has happened. All they saw was in the subway. It was the subway footage of two guys following him. They didn't get any street footage or anything. At first, Jesse didn't want to give up his phone records because he said it was on the phone with his manager, who heard them screaming what they were screaming, and all of a sudden the call got cut off. And finally, after Jesse came to his senses, he gave them his phone records, and now they're saying it wasn't enough to catch these guys or to identify these men that hurt him, and which is leading them to think that he is lying, and that it's not true, and that whatever it is that happened to him, you know, has nothing to do, or, you know, had nothing to do with Trump, or like nothing to do with Make America Great Again, or, you know, had nothing to do with hate crime or anything like that. But, you know, if I was him, I'd be feeling the same way he was feeling. I'd feel pissed off. I'd feel hurt. I'd feel betrayed. I'd feel, you know, unaccepted. I'd feel like I wasn't free in this country. As is I don't feel free in this country just because of, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can't do. Like, I'm not saying like there's a lot of bad shit you can't do. I'm saying there's a lot of good stuff you can't do. You know, people are, even though like it's legal to get married to same-sex, you know, people around the, you know, nationwide now, you still, just like racism, you still have to deal with hatred. And that's why a few years back they started the No Hate movement. And people were walking around with no hate written on their cheeks, and then they had duct tape around their mouths as well. And decided that, you know, when I was in high school, there was a day of silence.
Same.
I don't know if you had one. It was a day of silence, and it was the LGBT club that used to do it. And you put tape over your mouth, and you don't talk for the entire day. And there's no bullying. There's no nothing for the people who decide to participate. You wear a sign that says, "I'm participating in a day of silence." And you put a piece of red tape over your mouth, or regular masking tape, or any type of tape over your mouth, and you maybe put an X, or you put, you know, a pair of lips or whatever on that to like decorate it up and make it look cute. But I used to participate every year, unless you're in class. If you're in class and they ask you like to answer a question, then you have to answer the question. That's different. But we're talking about throughout the rest of the day, you're not talking to anybody. You're keeping a very silence. It's pretty much, it's just a silent movement. Mm-hmm. It's all it ever was. It was a silent movement to pretty much ensure that, you know, these people go through a lot to make it to where they are accepted, and they're, you know, being part of that community. It's you know, important to be accepted. But, and, you know, when something like this happens to someone who is very big in the entertainment industry, in the same, you know, in the same community as, you know, the LGBTQs, you know, everybody feels hurt about it, especially when they're very respected in the empire world too.
I would say, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, if something happens, you got beat up, molested, raped, whatever,
come forward.
You fucking come forward and you say some shit.
Come forward.
If the cops or whoever don't want to take you seriously, that's a whole nother ball game. You fight that shit. But you don't come forward, you don't say nothing, you keep your phone records, you're like hesitant or you don't want to cooperate at first, and then when you finally do, shit's not adding up. I mean,
And that's just anyone, period. You know,
and
my
not just
nephew-
in this situation, any.
My nephew was bullied in school. He's still being bullied in school. He's in high school and he's still being bullied. And now my niece is starting to get bullied.
Oh yeah.
Like just today, like my niece had gotten into it with a little. She's only 5, and she got into it with people who shouldn't even be getting into it with her. You know what I mean? Like she's only 5 years old. First of all, it's Valentine's Day. Everybody should be in a good mood today. You're getting candy and shit, and then like now you're gonna come up to my niece and tell her your mom's gonna kick her ass because you don't want her to go to this farm thing. Like what? And, my niece is 5. She can tell me what the kid said. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you're at that age, these kids start, like, just bullying in general. As adults, it's stupid for you to do. You're an adult. You should know better. Kids don't know better. They're fucking evil. When you're
bullied as an adult, that's called harassment. That's when you get restraining orders and then prison time.
You don't want people to give you a hard time at the same time. Maybe you don't want to start no drama. Maybe you don't want to deal with whatever you have to deal with when it comes down to it. But at the same time,
we can handle it.
Or maybe you're being paid off not to say anything. But it's only gonna be, I don't know.
No.
Everybody's different. Some people makes them feel better.
It varies from situation.
But at the same time, even if you don't come up to come forward with a police officer or someone else, come forward with your closer friends. Let them know. Find a way to help you through the situation.
You gotta say something to someone to try and get this shit situated.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely it's a good idea just to keep your if you have close friends like that, just keep them close and always watch your happy ones, even though. They seem happy, they're probably not. Same with your friends or whatever. Same with other friends. But we're pretty much out of time. There's another episode of Mean Girls. My apologies. I was so fucking high through this whole hour. I didn't give a shit. But anyway, come back next week. Catch Monday night, catch The Dark Hour. Tuesday night, catch Analytically Correct. Wednesday night, catch This Is BS. And every Thursday, catch Mean Girls with us.
And y'all have a good Valentine's Day.
And you guys all have a great Valentine's Day. I don't know where we're going after this. Are we doing social? Probably not.
I work in the morning. I gotta go home and sleep.
Yeah. So.
But if not, I would be at social.
Maybe I will go to social for a little bit. Maybe I will go home for a little bit. The world may never know.
Who knows?
The world is your oyster. The city is your oyster. You can go anywhere, anytime. $2 burgers tonight, right?
Yes.
Bomb! We might go. I don't know. Anyway, later.
Bye. Gang, 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 gang.